Hello, hello. We live? I'm gonna manage the stream through my phone, so I'm gonna pull it up here.
Now running on emergency backup.
Sorry. Jesus. There we are,
Hello,
there we are.
hello. We live?
Okay, audio's
Now
working. Visuals seem to be working. We're good. I didn't mess up as much as I did last time. That's lovely. I love that. Anyways, we're back building the X Mansion. This time it's not incredibly late at night, so I'm hoping that I can just finish up the second book here, and then we'll go from there. There is quite a bit of sunlight coming in, so let me see if I can fix the glare a little bit. I apologize, I'm still learning this new camera that I picked up, and it is rough with autofocus. I also want to figure out what's the best way for me to, you know what? I'm looking at the instructions. You can look at the build. Anyways, we should be on bag 15. We are. I just realized that I can't see the comments. I was going to access them through my phone, but I should be able to access them through here on my computer. Oh, that's cool. I'll mess with that later. I should have messed with that beforehand, but I did not. Just found out how I can do like hotkeys to straighten the stream and stuff. That's really helpful. I'm still figuring this out, if you can't tell, which is fine. There's a way where I'm able to see that. I don't remember. There was a way I could do it, but I don't remember what it was, and I apologize. I'm trying to figure it out now. That's fine. That's fine. We can view it on the phone. As long as as long as my phone is up to date on the live, we should be up to date on the comments and stuff. So we're good. We're good. We're chilling. We're fine. We're grooving. All right. So let's get building. I gotta get some curtains or something. I did not realize just how bad this is. Also, as you can tell how tight this space is, knocking into the camera and everything. I'm still trying to figure out what works for me in this space, but we're working with what we got, so it's fine. Um, yeah, I'm sorry for the horrible glare. That's rough. So Rogue, I believe this one is technically exclusive to the X Mansion. I don't remember if her hair was different or if her legs were different in the X-Jet at all. Um, but I feel like one of the two things were like different slightly. I could be wrong about that. I could be very wrong about that. I don't remember the figures that exactly came in the X-Jet. The one thing I do remember was it came with the purple suit Magneto. Um, there's Rogue. First minifig built on the live stream. That's exciting. That's cool. That's cool. All right, let's get to building. We've got a floor to build. It is the second floor of the left wing of the X Mansion. I'm already messing this up. I have a brick separator somewhere. I'm gonna go grab a brick separator. Hold on. I should really keep some on my desk. I'm surprised I don't. I thought I did, but we are already messing up quite poorly here. It's a good thing that Lego is not permanent because it allows me to correct my mistakes. All right, all right, all right, all right. I don't know how many people are actually going to join at this hour. I know when I used to do live streams, this was a very crappy time to live stream. People are busy typically around this time of day, and that's fine. People can watch it later if they want, or I can just have a live stream up. Just have a live stream up. Um, Eventually I'll figure out something with this lighting because I know it's not the best, not ideal. Look at my camera working overtime to auto adjust and autofocus with that lighting. Dude, every 5 seconds the sun is shifting, I swear to God. It, it is rough, and I apologize. I've never claimed to be a professional. I've claimed to feel professional. I did feel professional when I first got this boom stand for the boom arm for the mic, and then yeah, the second camera here for the. I mean, I got it mainly for podcasting, but the fact that I can utilize it for Lego builds is really nice too. Um, so yeah, that's pretty hype. But I've never claimed to be a professional. I will figure out this lighting one day though. Um, I'll get some blackout curtains and we'll uh we'll get something good going. I think I was getting a call from Teespring. That's crazy. Okay, I'm messing this up somehow. How did it want me to build this? Oh, I'm building this backwards. Okay, I didn't see that it wanted me to flip that. I should pay more attention to the instructions when I am building, I guess. That's fine. Okay, we're back on track. We're back on track. Message retracted. I did not know that YouTube did that. Can you delete messages? Yes, so. Okay. I think that's it. But we need to place a sticker. Sticker time! Sticker time! I hate stickers. Alright, we'll be placing this sticker here. Danger room activated. Not half bad. Not half bad at all. There's been worse. There's been worse. Um, ooh. Alright, we're good. We're Gucci. Ah! It's falling apart. It's crumbling. It's still in the early stages, so it's a little bit weak. Protection. One by four. Are these technically jumper plates or tiles? One by four modifieds. I don't know what they are. You don't know what they are. You can't see that. These light gray ones. I don't know what that is. I also struggle with these two by two modifieds. I don't call them. I didn't call them a two by two. I called them corner tiles or corner brackets or something like that on my Bricklink unboxing, and one of my old friends viewed it and reached out to me and was like, "What are you doing calling them that, man? They're one by two. They're two by twos." I was like, "I see. I almost called them that. I think there's a hesitation in the video. Even I'm pretty sure I hesitate before I call them whatever I did call them because I wasn't sure what to call them, to be completely honest with you. I was fighting with myself. I'm gonna get Rogue out of the way because I am trying to build here. And there's a good little spot of shade up here that we'll take advantage of. Okay. What was I doing? Right. I gotta test this microphone a little bit. Okay. That should be better. I had it like maxed out for some reason on picking up audio. I don't need it to be that maxed out. You don't need it to be that maxed out. We're okay. We're okay at the level we're at now. Ah, do you guys see how pale I am? Trying to fix the Right, do you want to auto adjust, please? Earlier you couldn't stop. Now you don't want to do it at all? It's okay. I'll wait. Okay. People don't want to wait. The people want you to auto adjust now. I'm the people. Let's do this. I forgot to grab my water from upstairs. I was gonna grab a water for the stream. That's all it took? Are we for real? Okay. I love being an inexperienced streamer and figuring it out as we go on stream. It's fun. It is fun. To figure it out as I go. I probably should do it more often before I stream rather than on stream. But it's not like we have many viewers anyways. One more of these. That's the wrong color. I'm colorblind. Holy. That shouldn't that shouldn't work the way that works, but okay. Okay, I see. Maybe. Yes. Ugh. Boom, look at that. Look at that beauty. Look at me go. Find all these window pieces. They blend right in with the white gas. Can't even see them all. All right, we need four of them. We got all four. We're good. We're chilling. They weren't able to hide from us. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let's go. our window assemblies are done. Now we'll go right out front. So this is going to be the floor above the danger room. I believe it's just kind of like an observation deck. Yeah. Okay, they're just making it an observation deck in this. In the animated and live action one, the danger room is actually below the X mansion, and it makes me want to, like, if I ever had a city, put this up on a big hill and um modify it so that this wing is more classrooms, and then you can put the danger room under the hill or something. I think that'd be so cool, but it would take a lot of work. It would take a lot of experience with building, and it would take a lot of space. I don't have. Maybe one day, but not anytime soon, unfortunately. But that would be a project that I would love to tackle in the future. So if I ever get the chance to, I very well might take this building apart and completely remodel it. Right, that was bag what, 16? No, 15. We have 16 next. Yeah. So this is the start of the second floor. Kind of see it coming together. Let's get bags 16 and 17 done because they will complete this one. And I think that'll complete this book, honestly. And that's my goal for the stream is to complete the first 33.33, or well, actually 66 because we already have the middle part done. So we'll get to 66.666 repeating, of course, percent of percent of the danger room and the X mansion complete. This is kind of a cool color scheme. Let me find all the parts and I can show it off. But we're gonna have these teeth down here, which I'm guessing is going to be a part of the danger room, like a weaponry that the X-Men have to avoid. What version of the X-Mansion is this? I believe it's inspired by X-Men 97 specifically. Um, but it's just kind of like a combination of all things. Like if you look at the stickers, there's references mostly to X-Men 97. We have um the photo that Wolverine stares at longingly from the meme. And then this is a an image of Beast teaching a class online, and on the top left it says first class, so that's a quick little reference to X-Men First Class. But yeah, we've got a lot of references to what's the main villain of 97 who created Madeline Pryor? Mr. Sinister. We got a lot of Mr. Sinister references in a lot of the stickers here. The minifigures are all over the place. We got mostly just comics, so I think it's just a combination of a bunch of different ones. Um, they kind of combined a bunch of variations of the X Mansion together. Who can forget the? Is this say Australian Wolverine? Yeah, yeah, yeah. So they have a what is it, travel magazine to Japan as like a reference to his time in Japan in the live action movies. And then there's a sticker of the first ever issue of X-Men comics. So that's those are both cool prints. Hugh Jackman's still gonna be Wolverine till he's 90. I was actually just reading about how Ryan Reynolds is writing the next Deadpool installment, and it's not like he's never going to be a main character again. He's just going to appear as side characters and as a side character in other things. And I think that's very fitting. What I remember recommending in 2018 was that Deadpool should just cameo in everything, like how Stan Lee did. After Stan Lee passed, I thought that was what they would do, something like that. Like instead of a Stan Lee cameo, we're just gonna get Deadpool appearing and he's gonna say some messed up shit. I wouldn't be shocked if they still did that, but it doesn't look like they're doing that anytime soon. There's still time. There's still time. But oh my gosh, we got three stickers in a row, gang. You know what that means? Sticker time! Sticker time! Don't want to do this. What is it? 7, 11, and 16, I think. Yeah, we need stickers 7, 11, and 16. So we got those three down here. Oh, I should have grabbed my water beforehand. I'm gonna place these stickers and go grab my water. Right. Feels like his Deadpool character had his entire story. Yeah, that's fair. I would agree with that. We got his story. I don't know. I'm just kind of curious to see with what he means as a side character. Whose stories that he'll be in. Obviously, we need a Spider-Man and Deadpool crossover. That's gonna have to happen at one point or another. That's just such a bromance in the comics, even more iconic than Deadpool and Wolverine. It's gotta happen. That's not bad. That's not bad. All right, let me go grab my water because holy, I did that sticker time show and I've realized just how bad my voice was killing me. So I'm gonna go grab a water real quick. We're back. We're back. We're back. I'm out of sparkling water, seltzer water. All right. Definitely gonna get a Cap and Deadpool cameo. Absolutely. Deadpool idolizes Captain America. There. It's so funny to me that Deadpool idolizes him, and I love that because it's so telling of his character, I feel like. It's like he wants to be the person who does good, but like he's just more capable of that outlaw, outlandish lifestyle, I guess. I don't know if that adds up. It kind of reminds me of almost the way Punisher sees himself and Captain America, but less reckless. Because Punisher recognizes Captain America as a good person. And all like I think of that comic line where Punisher is talking to a cop and the cop is like, we couple of you at the force, we idolize you or whatever. Shows him a Punisher skull tattoo and he's like, listen, you want someone to look up to, go to Captain America. Like that's your Boy Scout. That's the person you should be looking up to. I'm a murderer. I am a killer. I do bad things so that other people don't have to do bad things. Like you shouldn't be idolizing me. You're not judge, jury, and executioner. You are here to protect people and keep people safe legally. Um, gosh, I loved that commentary. That's such a real thing is of the wrong people idolizing Frank Castle in the wrong ways. Ah, but but yeah, no, they did some beautiful commentary with the Punisher storyline, and Captain America is just such a Boy Scout, and they do such a good job at making sure that is known. And as a kid, it pissed me off that Captain America was so popular as such a Boy Scout. But as I grow up, that is what fiction is for. It is for the perfect. It is for the ones who believe in redemption because they are so strong in their good nature, I suppose. What? How did I miss that? I have to put a chessboard down, and I missed it. Sticker time again. We're gonna be putting down the chessboard over here. Luckily, it is on a 2x2 tile, so I can't really mess this up. Beautiful, beautiful placement. I love that. I just got an email notification. Yeah, that's beautiful. Cool. All right, what are we doing now? Oh, we're placing the predictable parts, the little things here. Punisher will, oh yeah, yeah, hold on. Punisher will always be decisive because of current world events. Yeah, unfortunately. Way too many of the wrong people using his logo for even worse things. Absolutely. We have a lot of artists that are trying to change the Punisher logo and make it like a little different so that way it's not associated with like the Blue Lives Matter storyline and whatnot. Not sure how I feel about the logo change, but I understand why they did. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Um, so I didn't know if they. I guess I got to pick up more Punisher comic books because I didn't know if it was just a single run that they did a logo change for, or if it was like just a general logo change. I don't know. Like I said, I got to pick up a comic book, I guess. But um, hi, hello, welcome to the stream. But yeah, to totally separate themselves from the narrative that a lot of people have been spinning with the Punisher logo, they kind of just up and changed the whole thing, the whole game, which I totally get it when you're trying to make a when you have a brand like Marvel that's trying to make a message that it's trying to make, um, having such a storyline or having such a um, image tarnished, I suppose, by a new message is rough. Reading Punisher comments is really why other people hate Batman because um he, because he got feats in his comics that make no sense for a regular guy. Yeah, that's fair. That's totally valid. Honestly, when they do stuff like that, I don't mind it at all. What kind of upsets me is the people who will argue over who's winning what only because anyone can win any of them. Um, any fight. Like Stan Lee said it best. Like the person who's going to win is whoever the story artist wants to win. Like if they're trying to tell a certain story about the like some deep story about power and corruptness and what always comes out on top, then Batman's going to beat Superman every time if they're talking about power corrupting, probably. Um, unless they want to frame it in a different way, if they're trying to tell a different message. Um, and so I think people forget that as much as comics are for entertaining about superpowers and all that, there's also still supposed to be a message um with it. And it's still just a format of telling a story that I feel like people miss all the time. We got another sticker time, sticker time. I do that every time now. We're doing sticker 27. It is actually a reference to Ultimate X-Men 266, I'd imagine. I'm guessing that's what the US is for. I know all of the stickers in the Danger Room are supposed to like stand for something, and I don't remember what all of them are, but I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly, this one is Ultimate X-Men UX. UX. What's that? Ultimate X-Men doesn't. There's no way. What was it? It's got to be something else. But there we go. I'm pretty sure that's a reference to one of the comics. Oh gosh, and I don't remember. I feel I feel so ashamed. What have I become? A shell of the man I once was, not able to list off every single comic reference in a Lego set. I've had this Lego set sitting in my room, half built, for nearly 2 years. It came out in 2024, so a year and a half. It came out in November of 2024, and I picked it up day one because it came out on my birthday. I went to the Lego store in Rhode Island. I was at Rhode Island Comic Con and I picked it up. That was the nerdiest week of my life, and I loved it. But yeah, I never got to building the set. All right, we're about to have like three more sticker times, by the way. All right, this one here is for sticker number 25. I won't do the shout because I did it for sticker 27. It feels like all the same. Um, the one that my thumb is on right now. This one here. Sorry, the sun glare once again is very bad, but boom, we did it. Come to think of it, it has been a minute. My dog is freaking out outside. I don't know if you guys just heard him running down the stairs on the other side. You can probably hear him barking right now. Did you hear my Alexa telling him to shut up? Whenever my Alexa hears him barking, it's Finn, shut up. I will go get him if he's going to be crazy. But he wasn't coming in earlier, and I don't know if he'll come in now. He's been loving this weather, which honestly, me too. We went for a walk this morning. I found a bunch of free stuff down the road and I went on a walk. I walked him like half the way and then I walked him back to the house and then I went to go check it out myself. And I picked up a little whiteboard or chalkboard calendar, which is really nice. Buddy, what are we doing? What are we doing? Come on, man. Which direction is he barking in? Dipshit. Let's not do that. He's literally like right on the other side of this. My Alexa's randomly been talking way too much lately. Skynet soon. I have not. We've actually been in I'm in a science fiction class, science and science fiction class, and we are doing a lot of work on like AI and artificial humans. We just watched last week we just watched Blade Runner, and oh my gosh, talking about that, and like one of our projects was like, how realistic is this? And we had to do a lot of research. And unfortunately, I don't know how realistic the human, like the science is realistic. Like we could do it. Luckily, I think a lot of people have moral understandings of, hey, we're not going to clone humans. Um, but we can clone sheep, we can clone mammals. Like we've done most of the cloning that would um, be very similar to human cloning. Um, there's no doubt in my mind that we could clone humans at this point. But yeah, I'm hoping that we are just cloning. That's so. Let me get to the point of my project. I'm hoping that in my project, what I said was I hope that we would only clone kind of like animals. That's as much as I could see morally possible. Is if we cloned animals that we like sold for certain material, like people like bear rugs, for example. Like if we cloned a bear just specifically to have a bear rug. Um, that is as much as I could morally see feasible with that kind of science. But I do not know. I totally missed a sticker time because I was rambling. I'm so sorry, guys. Here's the sticker placement. It's not half bad. It's not bad at all. Not half bad. All good. I think we're watching 2001's A Space Odyssey this week. So I'm going to watch that for my science class, and then I'm going to be doing a podcast episode on it. And then next week we don't have a movie, but I think the week after that we're watching The Martian. Maybe it's the week after that one. I don't remember. We're watching The Martian one of these upcoming weeks. Okay. My buddy who specializes in AI has frequently told me about all the ethics course they make you take prior. Ultron is happening. Oh my gosh. I'm glad that they make you take ethics courses. That's good. I don't, I am concerned. I'm still concerned about it. I have my fair share of concerns. But sticker time. Real quick. There we go. Yeah, no. I